Most people think financial freedom is a switch. You're either working or retired. In reality, it's a ladder with 3 rungs. Reach the first, and your anxiety fades. Reach the third, and you gain full flexibility over your life. If you want to stop chasing net worth and start building reliable cash flow, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's break down the numbers. Section 1. The net worth trap. The American middle class is trapped by net worth obsession. Someone with $2 million tied up in a house and a 401k is paper rich but cash poor. You can't buy groceries with home equity unless you take on debt. Real wealth isn't just a pile of money, it's cash flow. Dollars hitting your account while you sleep, play with your kids, or recover from surgery. The journey to replace your salary feels overwhelming. That's why we break it down into 3 milestones. They represent fundamental shifts in psychology and safety. Section 2. Milestone 1. The validation. $1,000 a month. This is the proof of concept stage. For many, $1,000 doesn't sound like retirement money. You can't quit your job on $12,000 a year. But mathematically, this is the hardest milestone to reach. It's the gravity phase. The math. Capital versus sweat. If you want to generate $1,000 a month purely passively through the S&P 500, dividends and safe withdrawals at 4%, you'd need roughly $300,000 invested. For the average American earning the median household income of about $74,588, Census Bureau 2025, saving $300,000 takes years of discipline. The alternative, sweat equity, this is why many people in their 20s and 30s turn to active passive income. Digital products, creating a course or template once and selling it repeatedly. Content, a YouTube channel library that earns ad revenue on older videos. Rental arbitrage, managing a property without owning it. The psychological shift. Why does $1,000 matter? Because it covers your basic groceries and utilities. According to 2025 U.S. averages, groceries are $940 a month. Utilities and internet are $590 a month. When you hit $1,000 a month passive, you know that no matter what happens, job loss, economic downturn, your family can eat and the lights stay on. That's not freedom, but it is security. It lowers stress hormones, makes you a better negotiator at work, and reduces desperation. Section 3. Milestone 2. The survival. $3,500 a month. This is the big one. The personal finance community calls this lean FI, lean financial independence. The target is $3,500 a month, $42,000 a year. The math? To generate this purely from stocks, you'd need roughly $1,050,000 invested. However, if you utilize real estate, which historically offers higher cash-on-cash returns than stocks, often 8 to 10%, you might reach this with $400,000 to $500,000 of equity across 3 to 4 rental properties. The context. Why $3,500? Because it covers the big 3: housing, food, and transport. Average rent or mortgage is around $1,650 nationally, closer to $2,000 plus in high-cost states. Food around $940 a month. Transport $600 to $900 a month depending on household size. The psychological shift? At $1,000, you still need a job to pay rent. At $3,500, you don't need a job to survive. You need a job only for extras. This creates walk-away power. You stop working out of fear and start working out of choice. You become harder to coerce in the marketplace because you cannot be forced by desperation. We're mapping the road to freedom. If this breakdown helps, hit like. It boosts reach to others searching for a way forward. Section 4. Milestone 3. The abundance. $8,333 a month. This is the holy grail. 6-figure passive income. $8,333 a month equals $100,000 a year. The math? To generate this safely from a portfolio, 4% rule, you'd need about $2.5 million invested. This is fat fat financial independence. This psychological shift, at this level, you've decoupled time from money. Milestone 1 was about security. Milestone 2 was about survival. Milestone 3 is about luxury and generosity. At 100K passive, you're earning more than 80% of the US population, but you have 100% of your time back. The compounding effect here is powerful. With $2.5 million invested, if markets rise 10%, historical average, your portfolio grows by $250,000 in a year. You could spend your entire $100,000 salary and your net worth would still increase by $150,000. That's financial acceleration. Your money grows faster than you can reasonably spend it on a normal lifestyle. Section 5. The Valley of Death, the Trap. Now, I need to be honest with you. There's a trap. The journey from 0 to 1,000 takes the longest. It feels like pushing a boulder uphill. You'll spend 2 years building a business, saving dividends, or buying that first rental, and you'll look at your account and see $200 a month, and you'll think, this isn't working, it's too slow. I should just trade crypto or buy lottery tickets. This is the valley of death. Once you reinvest that first $1,000, the flywheel spins faster. The leap from milestone 1 to 2 often takes half the time, and the jump to 3 is quicker still. Section 6. Choosing your vehicle. You cannot hit these milestones by just saving cash in a savings account. Inflation erodes purchasing power. You need assets. You have 3 main lanes in the USA: paper assets, stocks or bonds, the easiest, low effort, but requires the most capital, roughly $300,000 for milestone 1. Real estate, higher effort, moderate capital. You can use leverage, mortgages, to control more assets with less money. Business or digital, highest effort, sweat equity. This is the fast lane for the first milestone, but it requires consistent work. Most succeed with a hybrid, side hustle cash funneled into long-term assets. Stop looking at your net worth. It's a vanity metric. Start optimizing for monthly passive income. Target $1,000, validate the process, secure your groceries. Target $3,500, secure your freedom, make work optional. Target $8,333, secure your legacy, live abundantly. I'm curious to hear from you. Which milestone are you chasing right now? What vehicle are you using? Real estate, stocks, or a side hustle? Drop your answers in the comments and subscribe for more educational content on personal finance. Thanks for watching.